Hi everyone, it's great to see you again. And if you are new to the channel, my name is Bill Benoist and I'm all about embracing retirement with purpose, passion, and new beginnings. In today's video, I want to talk about going back into the workforce after the age of 60, because I do think that could be a real possibility for individuals that have either decided to take an early retirement, not yet on Social Security. They feel that they've had the investments, but maybe the investments are beginning to tank, or individuals that are on Social Security and finding that the latest cost of living adjustment is just not working for them because of the rate of inflation going out there. No politics, just talking about reality. One of the things that I think many of us over the age of 60 would agree upon is we become a little bit more opinionated. I guess that would be the word, opinionated. Now, I also noticed that some individuals that have grown older become a little bit more quiet in their communications. But the bottom line is this: I don't believe we really communicate like we did when we were 40 or even 50. And this could be it could be detrimental if you're actually interviewing with someone out there. And so I wanted to give you some interviewing tips. I actually am planning to do a series of these kind of videos. I'm going to go back and talk about resumes and LinkedIn and maybe some interviewing questions just for individuals that are over the age of 60 to help them out. So make sure, if you haven't done so already, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. That way you're not going to miss any of those future videos. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about is that there are going to be two types of individuals that you are likely going to be interviewing with. It's going to be You're going to need to be very careful about your opinionated views, or maybe even being somebody that is quiet with your communications, because this cannot be both work against you. And let me explain. So you've got two types of interviewers that are you have you're going to have so you're going to have two types of managers out there that are going to be interviewing you. One is somebody that likes to be an entertainer, and the other person is going to be someone who likes to be entertained. This is key. You need to remember this. So the entertainer, and think about this. When I talk about this, you're going to remember these individuals in previous interviews that you've had, and this will all make sense. But the interviewers will bring you in and they will just start talking. They're going to tell you about the position. They're going to talk about themselves. They're going to talk about the company, their expectations. They love to entertain people. That's the way that I see it. And you know what? The best thing that you can do is you want to just be quiet and let them talk. You can ask them some questions, but the key is you want to ask them questions to keep them talking a little bit. So, for example, maybe they're talking about a product that they're moving. Let's just pretend that you're interviewing for a retail position. That's a very common position for individuals in retirement. You could ask them and say, what do you think is the best moving product that is being sold here? Or what would you like or what would you expect me to really focus on in moving a product? You want to ask these kind of strategic questions based upon what they're talking about and keep them talking. Okay, that's really going to help you nail this interview. Now, you don't want to be opinionated by any means, but you want to be able to go ahead and ask them these kind of questions. But what about the individual that wants to be entertained? This is going to be a little bit more troublesome for the person that has quieted down in their conversations. And the worst thing that you could have is dead silence between both of you there. So you're going to want to make sure that you talk about your accomplishments in your previous career, accomplishments, your skills, what you're going to bring to the table, etc. So again, Just think about it as you're going to be interviewing with either an entertainer or somebody who likes to be entertained. And again, if you go back in your memory, your mind, you can really picture those kinds of interviews that you sat through. And you want to keep that going. So, you know, don't interrupt the person that is being the entertainer, and don't ask a lot of questions for the ones that want to be entertained. So again, I'm going to do a few more of these videos on helping individuals get back on track if they need to go back into the workforce. I hope you found this video helpful and informative, and if you haven't done so already, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Hit that bell notification, as I will be uploading new videos every week, and I'd hate for you to miss one. Thanks again for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.